The camera faced the backyard. Nothing special. A fence. A tree. A small patch of grass. Every night at exactly 3:08 a.m., Mark checked the footage. And every night it showed the same thing. Nothing. Until one night it didn't. At 3:08 a.m., the camera turned slightly to the left. Just a few degrees. Mark thought it was a glitch. The next night it happened again. Same time. Same movement. As if someone, or something, was adjusting it. He checked the logs.
No updates. No motion alerts.
No remote access. Just movement. Slow. Deliberate. On the fourth night, something new appeared. A shadow. Not crossing the yard. Standing still. Right at the edge of the frame. Watching.
Mark didn't sleep that night.
Neither did the camera. Because at 3:08 a.m., it moved again. This time it tilted up. Directly toward the bedroom window. The next morning, Mark found footprints.
But
Too large to be a child. Too long to be human. They stopped right below the window. And nowhere else. Police found nothing. Neighbors laughed. Probably animals, they said. Mark unplugged the camera. For one night, at 3:08 a.m., his phone buzzed. A notification. Motion detected. From a camera that wasn't connected. The footage was never recovered. But Mark says one thing still haunts him. The camera never showed a face. Because it didn't need to. It already knew where he was. Mark didn't tell anyone about the notification. Not the police. Not his wife. Because deep down he already knew what they would say.
glitch. Stress.
Your mind filling in the gaps. But the footage, it wasn't in his head. The next night, Mark didn't unplug anything. He sat in the dark, phone in hand, eyes locked on the screen.
3:07 a.m.
The camera feed was normal.
Backyard.
Fence.
Tree. 3:08 a.m.
The screen froze. Then get refreshed. The angle was different. Lower. Closer to the ground. As if the camera was no longer mounted where Mark had installed it. As if it had been placed somewhere else. Then the sound came. Not through the speaker, but through the phone itself. A low vibration. Almost like breathing. The motion alert triggered. But nothing moved. Until the shadow returned. This time, it stepped forward. Out of the darkness. Not walking. Sliding. Mark's heart pounded. He reached to wake his wife.
And stopped.
Because the shadow lifted its head. And looked straight into the lens. The camera zoomed in. Mark never enabled zoom. Never used it. The face filled the screen. Or what should have been a face.
Smooth.
Empty. Too close. The phone vibrated again. A message appeared. You watched. Now it's your turn. Mark dropped the phone. The screen cracked. But the sound didn't stop. Footsteps. From downstairs. Slow. Careful. Like someone trying not to wake the house. The bedroom door handle moved. Just slightly. The camera feed reappeared. A new angle. Inside the house.
Pointed at the bedroom door. 3:08 a.m.
The time blinked. And the feed cut to black. Mark says that was the last night he slept in that house. They moved out a week later. Sold it cheap.
No explanation.
The new owners moved in on a Friday. A young couple. No kids.
No pets.
They didn't know about Mark. They didn't know about 3:08 a.m. The first night was quiet. Too quiet.
No alerts. No sounds.
No movement. The camera showed the hallway.
Still.
Empty. At 3:07 a.m., the screen glitched. Just for a second. Then it stabilized.
3:08 a.m.
The camera didn't move. Because it was already positioned perfectly. Facing the bedroom. The motion alert triggered. But nothing entered the frame. Instead, something left it. A dark shape pulled backward. As if stepping away from the camera. As if it had been standing there the entire time. The woman woke up first. She said she felt watched. Not from the hallway. From inside the room. The man checked the footage in the morning. He stopped breathing halfway through the video. Because at 3:08 a.m., the reflection appeared. Not in the mirror. Not in the window. In the camera lens itself, a face. Not clear. Not human. Smiling. They called the police that afternoon. No signs of forced entry.
No fingerprints.
No evidence. Just one thing. The camera file name. It wasn't numbered. It wasn't dated. It was titled, Still Watching. That night, they slept with the lights on. Bedroom locked.
Camera unplugged.
At 3:08 a.m., the hallway light turned on. No one touched the switch. The bedroom door handle moved.
Slow.
Patient. Like it knew they were awake. The man screamed. The woman dropped her phone. The camera feed returned. One final angle. Inside the bedroom. The footage ends with this. The camera lowers. As if someone is holding it. The lens focuses. Not on them. On the viewer. The house is empty again. No one stays longer than a week. No cameras are installed anymore. Because neighbors say, at exactly 3:08 a.m., you can still see a small red light. Blinking. Recording.